Hidden inside this stack of closing documents is a $300 fee protecting against a $300,000 catastrophe. It is a one-time premium, paid exactly at the moment you sign the final paperwork and take ownership of a property. We need to examine the hidden liabilities covered by this policy, the limits of provincial protections in British Columbia, and the rare circumstances when a buyer can safely skip it. Treating this specific insurance as an easily dismissible add-on leaves a buyer's entire down payment and their future equity exposed to historical liabilities they never knew existed. A clean digital title search today creates a false sense of security. Property ownership is a long, historic chain of physical records, and any break in that chain survives the transfer of ownership. The most immediate threat hidden in that chain is malicious title fraud. Criminals use forged signatures and stolen identities to bypass standard registry checks, placing fraudulent mortgages on a home or transferring the title entirely without the actual owner's knowledge. Beyond identity theft, the physical property itself carries historical risks. Survey defects are incredibly common. A minor neighbor encroachment, like a fence or garage built slightly over the property line decades ago, can suddenly trigger expensive municipal remediation orders. There are also unregistered easements, where utility companies or municipalities hold legal rights to dig up or restrict the use of your specific plot of land. And if a previous owner failed to pay a contractor, an undisclosed builder's lien legally attaches directly to the property itself, rather than the person who incurred the debt. Recent court cases across British Columbia and Ontario show sophisticated syndicates executing these scams, and municipalities actively enforcing historic bylaws against current owners. Once those closing documents are signed, the legal and financial burden for every historic error, forged signature, or survey defect becomes the exclusive problem of the new buyer. British Columbia operates under a torrents system, managed by the Land Title and Survey Authority. They maintain an assurance fund designed to compensate individuals who suffer a loss due to a provincial registry error. However, claimants face a litigious burden of proof. Victims must exhaust costly legal action against the actual fraudster before the provincial fund will consider a payout. This chart shows the structural limit. Compensation is capped at $500,000, leaving a massive equity gap where average properties exceed $1 million. A private owner's policy fills that remaining gap, providing immediate contractual indemnity for the full purchase price without forcing a lawsuit first. The Provincial Assurance Fund is built to protect the administrative integrity of the registry. Private title insurance is the specific mechanism built to protect the financial stability of the homeowner. When reviewing the final closing invoice, buyers will often see quotes for two distinct title policies. The first is a lender policy, which is almost universally mandatory if the transaction involves a mortgage. This mandatory policy exclusively protects the bank's investment against title defects. It offers zero financial protection to the buyer. The second is the owner's policy. It is an optional add-on that solely protects the buyer's down payment, legal fees, and accrued equity. For a standard residential purchase in British Columbia, this owner's policy is a one-time premium costing roughly $200 to $400. Paying mandatory fees to protect a billion-dollar bank's risk while declining a marginal fee to protect your life savings is a flawed financial calculation. So under what specific circumstances is it financially safe to decline the owner's policy? Given the rise in sophisticated identity theft and the frequency of historical survey defects, real estate lawyers and notaries almost never recommend skipping it. In a dense, high-value market like British Columbia, a single unpermitted renovation or hidden zoning infraction can cost tens of thousands of dollars to resolve. For more strategies on protecting your investment and navigating closing day costs, visit silentstory.ca. Peace of mind doesn't come from assuming paperwork is perfect, but knowing which catastrophic risks you've contracted away.